Back again with another YouTube video. It's your boy Uriah G. Today we're going to react to 10 WWE stars who hated their own entrance music. Let's get right into the video.
A WWE star's entrance music is a major part of their character and image, something fans can use to identify them, along with stuff like ring gear and signature moves. As the first thing fans hear when a wrestler comes through the curtain, an entrance theme is crucial to setting the tone and getting fans hyped up for that star's part in the show. So it must be a gutter for those that don't like the sound of their own music, of which there have been more than a few.
Yup. Especially Randy Orton. He does not like his old theme, he likes his new theme.
I'm Adam Pachisi from Cultaholic Wrestling, and these are 10 WWE stars who hated their own entrance music. Join us. Number 10. Kurt Angle Meddle the ECW Remix. When Kurt Angle made his televised
ECW Remix?
in-ring WWE debut at the 1999 Survivor Series, he was played down to the ring by an upbeat track called Meddle. It had previously been the theme song for another red, white and blue American hero, the Patriot, and suited the Olympian down to the ground, whether he was portraying a babyface or, more likely, a heel. Kurt's music became an even bigger part of his act when, during their feud in 2002, Edge encouraged WWE fans to chant "You suck" along to the beat, something they have been doing ever since. Even though the chant later became one of endearment, WWE didn't.
And then it's like he played the role really well, especially like the crowd, the fans booing him and him acting like you guys booing me and all this. You know how he would get at the fans and all that, like stop it. Yeah, he played the role really well, especially if he hated his own theme song. That makes total sense.
Want Angle bombarded with it while he was meant to be the face of the ECW brand in 2006, so they remixed his theme in a bid to put a stop to it. In a 2018 Facebook Q&A, Kurt admitted that he hated the remix while speculating WWE may have done it to make his theme more hardcore. I'm not too sure about that, but the remixed intro did give me anxious flashbacks to when my CD Walkman would skip. So thanks WWE, I guess. Number 9. Samoa Joe taking it back. One of the good things about going to NXT before hitting the main roster is that it gives a performer and WWE the chance to work out the kinks and fine-tune their present.
I like Samoa Joe's TNA theme song
Before they move to primetime. Despite being a well-traveled and highly respected veteran with an impressive resume to his name, Samoa Joe will have been thankful for his time on the black and gold brand, especially when he heard his theme music on his first night in. The Samoan Submission Machine was given the chance to listen to his NXT theme prior to debuting, having sent Paul Triple H Levesque some samples of songs that he felt fit his character. What Joe heard was not even close to what he wanted, and he let Levesque know about it. The game, to his credit, went out of his way to accommodate the former TNA World Champ, who then explained his vision to WWE's in-house music makers, CFOS.
Well, Samoa Joe in WWE was underrated. Like Samoa Joe, he had good promo skills, he put on good matches, good rivalries, and they didn't give him champ, and they didn't make him Universal Champ, they didn't make him World Champ, WWE, just any type. Well, they gave him, I think, US title before. They gave him some. What title did he win? besides the NXT title, what title did Samoa Joe win in WWE? I thought he won the. He never won a. So I was right. He won the United States champion. Okay, I was correct. I know my statistics.
He had to put up with what sounded like stock video game menu music for night 1, but he was soon given a theme that better matched his imposing aura. Number 8. Maven Tattoo. Maven must have felt on top of the world, mustn't he? First ever Tough Enough winner, career-making Royal Rumble moment with the
Didn't forget Maven and Undertaker.
Undertaker, hardcore champion. And to top it all off, he had entrance music that some established WWE stars were probably pretty jealous of. Hold on a second, what's that, Maven? You positively hated the song Tattoo by the band Mercy Light, despite everyone agreeing it was a stone-cold banger? Maven concedes that he's in the minority when it comes to his theme, noting that people get hot at him when he informs them of his own dislike. For Maven, it comes down to not feeling the song in the same way that he felt other themes, like like the iconic ones used by the likes of Taker, The Rock, and D-Generation X. He's gone as far as to say the song would have the opposite effect of psyching him up for a match, as he would be getting himself hyped up backstage when that opening riff would bring him straight back down. Listen, it's a bloody great piece of entrance music, Maven, and if you want to debate...
If I'm in the WWE, I want my theme song to sound good too. But like when I play like 2K, when I do online, I use Razor Ramon's theme song, and I use his attire, and then I use like some type of makeup, and it's just a certain way I customize my character.
Eat that fact with me, please feel free to come on our channel and do so. I mean, seriously, we could really use the Maven YouTube rub. Number 7, Randy Orton, Burning My Lights.
Oh, and it's crazy that he does not like this theme song, because this is like my favorite WWE theme song. Randy Orton's old theme song. He's not my favorite wrestler, but he has like one of the best theme songs of all time. It's like his, Edge, I'm just gonna name a bunch of them. His, Edge, Christian, Cult of Personality, CM Punk, his old and current. We can name a bunch of wrestling theme songs. What's y'all favorite wrestling theme songs? Let's get back to the video.
Mercy Drive just couldn't catch a break. Not only did Maven despise Tattoo, but his road buddy Randy Orton loathed the band's song Burning My Lights, which he used after winning his first world title, turning babyface and breaking away from Evolution. Never one to shy away from expressing his true feelings, the Legend Killer has many times let it be known that he hated the music that played him to the ring for around 4 years. He hated it from the first day he heard it, and even tried to get them to tweak it more to his satisfaction, but he still hated it. He eventually went to Vince McMahon and Kevin Dunn and told them he hated it, so they tasked him with
That's when they gave him, I think, voices or something, right?
sourcing something better. Orton requested This Fire Burns by Killswitch Engage, which he used for precisely one episode of SmackDown, March 3rd, 2006, before McMahon surmised that it didn't fit Randy's character and changed it right back. This Fire Burns would resurface as the theme song for the Judgment Day pay-per-view before it was given to CM Punk. Orton also later confided that, while Voices by Rev Theory suits his character perfectly...
Can't forget CM Punk used the theme song too, just like Justin Gabriel used David Otunga's theme song, Power, whatever it is, you know the theme song I'm talking about.
He doesn't personally like that song either. Number 6, Caitlyn, Let's Go. If you're a famous person like me, one of the...
Y'all want Caitlyn to come back to WWE? Like, I think she was Divas champion. She had a rivalry with Eve Torres, but I don't know.
The things you probably want to avoid doing at all costs is sharing messages that were meant to be private with the world. You know, like that time I DM'd Jet from Gladiators asking if I could buy one of her outfits from the show as long as it hadn't been washed first. Sorry, I mean I was hacked. Yeah, hacked. Former WWE diva Caitlyn was left a little bit red-faced after accidentally tweeting something that was meant to be sent to one individual via direct message. It read, "To be honest, I don't have any criteria really or a timeline, I just hate the generic music they have for me, and you thought it would be." After her gaffe had been pointed out to her, she then tweeted, "Oh snap, you stopped reading my DMs, ha ha ha, I accidentally posted a message meant for a DM." Who are you meant to be DMing, Caitlyn? Jet from Gladiators? Because leave her alone! To be fair to Caitlyn, she wasn't wrong. I mean, her song was a load of generic old toss, and it wasn't long after that WWE gave her a new, slightly...
I mean, like, it is good that, you know, she was able to have a theme song that was good in the time of theme songs, but I feel like, you know, the theme songs that we have now, they might not be the best, but if they could bring Jim Johnston back, or at least CFO or somebody, then we'll be good. Or who knows? We might get somebody else that could be better. You just have to see.
Less awful theme. Number 5, Edge, You Think You Know Me. Like Randy Orton, Edge, or Cope as he's now calling himself.
This better not be the minigen in this one. Is this the same one? No, this must be the old You Think You Know Me theme song.
Some godforsaken reason, has entrance music that the entire arena or stadium knows, loves, and sings along to. Metalingus by Alter Bridge is up there as one of the best pro wrestling entrances.
Is this the same one I'm talking about? If so, man, this is like one of the best theme songs of all time. Top 5, top 10.
songs ever, while the tune Edge used right before that, Rob Zombie's Never Gonna Stop, was pretty damn good in its own right too. Yes, the Rated R superstar has been blessed with some belters, but he hasn't liked every song he's been given. Before splitting from Christian, Edge had to make his entrance, typically through the crowd, to the Jim Johnston creation You Think You Know Me. Edge later revealed that he always hated that music, feeling that it didn't fit him and wasn't what he would actually listen to. After going solo, he originally wanted a song by Black Label Society, but WWE had the band Brand New Sin do a sound-alike that didn't make the grade, and so he went with the Rob Zombie track instead. Annoyingly for Edge, when he returned from neck surgery in 2004, the rights to the song had expired, and he was momentarily forced to go back to You Think You Know Me.
We're gonna have an ad. Come on.
Number 4, MVP, I'm coming.
Well, this theme song is in my top 10, top 15 MVPs.
WWE went all in on MVP when he debuted on SmackDown.
I'm surprised he doesn't even like this theme song, his own.
Down in 2006, presenting the cocky Montel Vontavious Porter as an overpampered and overpaid but underperforming athlete who came in amid much fanfare but often failed to live up to the hype. Part of that presentation was his elaborate entrance, which came with a customized inflatable tunnel and pyro, as well as a ballin' entrance theme. The rap song I'm Comin' by artist Sick the Shocker fit the MVP character perfectly and helped him walk to the ring with a real swagger. He may have looked confident as he strode down the aisle, but MVP did not like his theme song. As he has noted many times before, the former United States champion wasn't convinced when he first heard it, even if Vince McMahon did an awkward dance while showing it to him. MVP wanted something more boom bap as he was a fan of New York hip hop, but as a newcomer, he didn't really have much say.
So he wanted a boom bap filled track. Okay, well, I mean, at least they gave him a rap track still, I guess you could say.
And had to make do. He did, however, grow to like the song, even if WWE changed his theme to Baller's Anthem during his second run. Number 3, Shelton Benjamin, Set It Off. When Shelton Benjamin was drafted from
Nah, I like the Ain't No Stop Me. Nah, I like that theme song better.
SmackDown to Raw in the 2004 WWE draft, the newly solo star made some changes to go with his new push. He got new gear, started busting out some new moves, and came out to a new, much cooler song called Ain't No Stoppin' Me. It suited him just fine, with WWE giving him new, slower remixed version when the gold standard turned heel. When he returned to the company in 2017, however, Shelton, tagging with Chad Don't Call Me Charlie Haas Gable, used a different theme. Produced by CFOS, obviously, Set It Off wasn't outright terrible and had a certain energy to
Shoulda came back with the gold standard the gold standard gimmick.
it, but it wasn't the instantly recognizable and catchy music that Benjamin had used during his first WWE run. In a tweet responding to Shane Helms on Twitter, Shelton let it be known that he hated his current entrance music. After enduring it for more than 4 years, the former Intercontinental Champion revealed during an interview with Chris Van Vliet that he had been asking over and over since the day he got back if he could have his old song back. Number 2, Wade Barrett, End of Days. Were you
This theme song isn't bad, but let's see the way Barrett, the End of Days theme song, 2011 when he had his rivalry with Randy Orton. I think I went to that. Yeah, I went to that SmackDown around this time. This theme song isn't bad. You know, it's not the best, but it's okay. And then you got like the Barrett Barrage, the Bullhammer gimmick theme song of Wade Barrett. But let's see what he has to say.
a fan of WWE star Wade Barrett's theme song, End of Days? Well, I'm afraid I've got some bad news. You've got rotten taste in music because the song by rock group Emphatic is emphatically awful. Don't believe me? Just ask Wade himself. After changing his theme to a new track called Just Don't Care Anymore in early 2012, Barrett, who was clearly reading the comments by fans who disliked his new theme, tweeted, "If people keep telling me how much they hate my new music, I'll change it. I really respect the opinion of other people. I'd rather stick a fork in my eye than listen to End of Days again." Though he may have been being a tad facetious about respecting people's opinions, he was a healer.
Do y'all think this theme song is bad? And Wade Barrett is actually a really talented wrestler. He's underrated, okay? When he was wrestling, he was in a stable. He came from NXT, I believe, right? Because, he came from NXT. He was in a stable. 2 stables at that, I believe, right? Core and Nexus. He had different gimmicks. He won multiple titles. He won IC title at least a good 3, 4, 5 times. Yeah, he did. Yeah, they gave him a little something as far as a little push, a little mid card, but he's underrated in a sense. He's not a bad wrestler.
After all, I reckon Wade, who's great at guitar and counts groups like the Smiths, Stone Roses, and Manic Street Preachers among his favourites, 100% didn't care for End of Days. I mean, to be honest, would you be fond of anything that reminded you that you were once the leader of the Core? Number 1, Big Show, Big. By rights, Big Show could come out to a
He don't like the old school Big Show theme song. Is that what I'm hearing?
Godzilla or King Kong theme ripoff, and it would work because he's bloody massive, isn't he? But when Paul White got to WWE, he sat down with the promotion's music genius, Jim Johnson, who asked him what sort of music he fancied. Astutely pointing out that he doesn't walk very fast, White suggested something bluesy like Muddy Waters, you know, something that the 7-footer could strut to. And then he said to Johnson, I don't know, maybe something like, well, it's the Big Show. Something like that, Jim. When he heard his new theme, White was gutted to hear that it started with, well, it's the Big Show, and wasn't exactly thrilled to be stuck with variations of that theme for the rest of his WWE career. However, he does realise that it's now
I'm surprised he doesn't like that theme.
an iconic WWE entrance theme confirmed to him when Mr. Sexy Boy himself, Shawn Michaels, would sing it in the locker room. Oh, and despite what many people believe, Show himself didn't actually sing his own entrance theme. It's sadly
Sounds like it, but wow, interesting.
not the case. But then
Alright, that was 10 WWE stars who hated their own entrance music. Tell me what you guys want to see next in the comments down below. I got more videos coming. Stay tuned, subscribe, like, comment, and yeah, Uriah out.